So, bruh, I was trying to go on about my day, but the Holy Spirit kept telling me to make this video, bruh. So, let's do it. All right, so it's going along your journey when you walking with Jesus, bruh. You're gonna experience like the enemy telling you that you're doing something wrong, bruh. I'm telling you, the enemy wants like I had to really do my research on this, bruh, and like when you go on the right path, bruh, the enemy will try to make it seem like you're not going on the right path. That you just like you basically doing the wrong thing. It'll give you these thoughts like if you really holding why you feeling like this or all this extra stuff. But that's just the enemy, the devil trying to make you go back to your old ways to make you feel like it's not working. That's the oldest trick in the book, bro. And sometimes you don't you remember it, but like it's not clicking at the moment. You like, yeah, this that, like you just going with the flow. You like, bro, is something wrong with me? Like, am I tripping? No, your discernment is increasing. Who you are is changing, bro. And the enemy does not like that. The devil does not like that. He wants you to go back into compromising. Because when you give the devil an inch, he won't take a mile. He wants you to go back to smoking. He wants you to go back to drinking all the time. He wants you to go back to watching PMO. He wants you to go back to your old lifestyle, bro, so he can get you right back where he wants you at. Because he know once you walking like this with God on that straight and narrow path, it's real slim. He can't touch you. All he could do is just try. He throwing look, you ducking, weaving. You feel me? Because you protected by the armor of God. And even if some of it get on you a little bit, it's gonna fall off, bro. It's gonna fall off. So this morning I had a dream. Like I had bad sleep, bro. I don't know if it's because I had the air too low, but like who have you ever went to sleep and then you just like your nose gets stopped up, you sneezed at one time in your sleep and then like it's like you stopped up and like your sleep is just horrible for the rest of the night. That's one of the nights I had, bro. I really feel like it was a spiritual attack because I'm not gonna get into too in detail on this dream, but during this dream I shook hands with somebody that caused me trauma when I was younger. You see what I'm saying? They just used to talk bad. Like they hated me because I had a family. I had a loving family, and their situation was all broken up. Not knowing I'm going through the same thing you going through. This person was one of my auntie's ex-husband's sons. So he's not really a part of the family no more. So my aunties, not my ex-aunties, my auntie's ex-husband son. He didn't like me, bro. He was older than me. He said I was well, I could be aggravating. You know how kids, when you this age and you older, I can see that, but the way he despised me, but he was younger too, bro. So I'm not gonna hold it against him, bro. But that caused trauma. Him and his sister. They just used to talk about me, bully me, this, that, and the fourth, and like that was trauma that built up. So as I'm in this dream, I see him. You see what I'm saying? He not looking too good. He just like I gave him. So I just walked up to him. I gave him doubt. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have did that. Shouldn't have did that. I'm a friendly person, bro. Not too friendly though. Don't get me wrong. I'm a friendly person. I can be a friendly person, bro. So I just walked up to him because I haven't seen him in a while. I saw him like a year and a half ago at Walmart. That's which is crazy. After I haven't seen him in like 5+, 10+ years. You see what I'm saying? So dapped him up. Then some other stuff happened in the dream. So I'm gonna just go into detail. I'm not gonna tell you about the first part. So then after I walk off into the parking lot trying to get in my car, and as I get in my car, I'm driving, I see some kids walking, and one of the kids have like scars or tattoos on his face, but he looks way too young to have tattoos on his face, and then as I'm driving, I almost ran into the kids. Not almost, but I was going at a fast rate, but I stopped. I was like, oh. Then I pulled off into the road and I'm driving. And I guess a lady saw that I almost hit the kids, so that she set up a camera and tried to get my license plate. So I hurried up and turned down the light so she couldn't see me no more. But that's besides the point. I wonder if that was a spiritual attack, like when but I can't blame everything on the devil. I'm not even gonna give him that much credit. Maybe I just had my air too low, or I was using a fan that was that I haven't used in a while. Maybe it was just too much dust in the room. I have cats, so you never know. But it's just weird. After I had that dream, I wake up sneezing. You see what I'm saying? And like the rest of my sleep was just trash. My throat was dry, and it just felt like bad, bro. It just felt bad. But either that's a spiritual attack or that's just life. You see, you can't blame everything on the devil. That's one thing I'm learning as well. So you cannot blame everything, bro. Everything is not the devil. Sometimes it's just a Tuesday morning, bro. Sometimes it's just a Tuesday morning or a Monday morning. You see, like sometimes it's just one of them days. Things happen. But sometimes it's the enemy attacking you, and it's a spiritual attack, bro. Because they don't like you going in this direction that you're going in. You feel me? But I started to, at the gym today, I just started to feel like something was wrong with me. I don't know, like maybe I'm not, but no, it's nothing. You're going to feel like that when your flesh is dying. When your flesh is dying, bro, the enemy wants you to come back and be in your flesh and be like, fulfill your desires to be valid. Like, once you that validation, once you become one with Jesus, bro, you're self-validated. The only validation that matters is Jesus Christ. I caught myself doing that yesterday, like just certain things I don't want to do because I'm wondering how I'm gonna be looked at or whatever. Bro, forget that. Only person opinion that matters is Jesus, bro. I'm not saying go against your people. I'm not saying do wrong to people. But I'm saying don't be scared to step out on faith, bro. If God is telling you to do that, if he's nudging you in that direction, do what you gotta do, bro. The opinion of man does not matter. Don't worry about being accepted in this world. Now, I'm not saying if you with that LGBT, no, I'm not rocking with you, bro. I don't hate you. I hate your sin. I hate what you're doing. I hate what you're doing to yourself, because you're supposed to be a man and stand on morals and principles, not messing with the opposite sex. I'm not rocking with y'all. Sorry. I'm taking this that's why I stand. I do not rock with that. I do not rock what y'all doing. I love y'all though. I love y'all as human beings, but I don't rock with y'all sin. And if you doing this, like, you're hurting, you're trying to like go against, okay, stand up for what you believe in with the ICE situation, cool. But if you out here attacking people, you out here attacking and stuff like that, you're harming people, I'm not rocking with you. I'm not rocking with you. That's lawlessness. But the Bible said that this was going to happen. So as much as we don't want it to happen, as much as all this stuff going on with the Super Bowl, demonic rituals and all this extra stuff, like demonic agendas, a lot of people think the Super Bowl halftime show wasn't bad, bro. What you talking about, man? I'm happy to be a Latino. Yeah, okay. You seen some of the stuff that was going on in there. It was short clips of it, but they gonna paint the other stuff, make it seem like, ooh, yeah, bro, you talking about stuff that's really going on. But what about the gay men grinding on each other? How you explain that? It's a whole lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get into that, but like I was saying, bro, the way things are going with the killing, the lawlessness, everything is not gonna stop, bro. It's moving closer to the end times. This is what the Bible talked about, bro. So as much God planned, this is all designed to happen. I'm not trying to go against it. I'm just speaking out on it, so you won't make the mistake of falling into the traps. But back to the subject of this video. Let me reel it back in, bro. The enemy will try to make you feel like you're doing something wrong and make you feel like you're crazy. But you're not crazy, bro. Call out these things that are happening in the world, bro, because somebody needs to speak up on it. If nobody speaks up on it, it's going to be more and more lost souls, more and more lost people. I want to pull as many people into heaven as possible, because what's going on in the world, we can't stop it. We can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? We can't stop it, but we can bring it to everybody's attention. That's the point. So if you feel like you crazy, bro, you're not crazy, bro. What you're saying, I'm saying the same thing. But all of this is a distraction. Jeffrey Epstein files, distraction. Super Bowl halftime show, distraction. It's Trump. All these things are popping up. Trump doing this stuff with Barack Obama, the AI thing where they had Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as monkeys, distraction. All trying to distract you from the one and only Jesus Christ. Don't fall for it, bro. Do not fall for it, bro. It's all an agenda, bro. That's why. Just know about it. See what's going on. Oh, okay, he did that. Yeah. All right, that's wrong. But anyways, Jesus, what you talking about again? Simple. But that's all I got for y'all, bros. Keep y'all eyes on Jesus Christ. It's really that simple. Keep your eyes on Jesus. And how you feeling is not wrong, bro. Long as it's biblical, it's not wrong, bro. You cannot go wrong with the Bible. Simple as that, man. I love y'all boys, man. Stay blessed.